皆さんこんにちは、コウです。お世話になっております。本日は英単語の until と till の2つが本当に同じ意味なのかどうか、Camblyにてネイティブの先生に聞いてみたので、その様子を皆さんにシェアしたいと思います。Today, I've got three questions that are related to English.
Yeah.
So, is it fine to
Of course.
ask you? The first question is, so I just decided to take the IELTS exam next month. And then the other day on Cambly, I was letting, one of my tutors in Cambly to check my writing because I have a big problem on writing. And then, the question that I want to ask you is, the word until and till, like, are they the same?
They often mean the same, but they are not. It's not always correct to use. They're not fully interchangeable. In other words, it doesn't always work together. So let me try and think of an example. Until means a period of time that ends at a point. So for example, you can say, I'm going to study until I write my exams.
Yes.
It means that is the end of that period. And till, actually, you know what? I think that till is basically just a colloquialism or a lazy way of saying until.
Okay, because
just check that, but I don't think that they are different words. I'm confusing myself here. I think they are the same thing.
In Japan, I was told, until and till are completely interchangeable. That's how I was taught in school. But when I was asking my teacher to check my writing, I used till. Like, I think that was about graph, and then I was like explaining the graph, and then the number of people had been raising till 2015 or something. But in this context, I cannot use till.
No,
I should use until.
I don't know if you remember, I have said to you before that reading is usually better for grammar and vocabulary than TV, for example. It's because in speech, people use till because it's a lazy way of saying until. But if you write till, it's incorrect.
Okay. Oh, so you mean
it's a little bit like cause, and because. You wouldn't
cause
write.
and because.
Yeah.
Right. So then how can I be sure whether or not, it's for until or till? So which one I can use in
because perfect English is until.
Okay, so in the first place, till isn't really a lazy word, you mean?
No. It's used. It's very common in speech. It's used, but it's used the same as this word, cause.
Cause, yeah.
People say cause, but it's not actually a perfectly English word. It's not a perfect English word. It should be because. So if you were writing, particularly for an exam, you would never write cause.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
you would in email or in a text or in sort of lazy speech. But if you're actually...
The British, my British teacher on Cambly told me, and in the same writing, I used till in other way, which was like, no. I just said I'm going to practice more till the exam. And then teacher told me that was correct.
No.
Oh, it's not correct.
No. It's basically the idea that until is the correct English word, like because is the correct English word, but till and cause are very casual, lazy ways of speaking the language. But particularly if you're talking about IELTS or formal English, or you're wanting to actually be graded, use the correct word.
All right. Okay. Oh, that's very interesting because I didn't really know that till isn't really a correct word. So in the first place, including IELTS exam or any academic writings, I shouldn't really use till. I just have to use until all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you'll probably find is, this is in no way a criticism of the other tutor, but because people use it so frequently, it becomes almost part of the language. But actually, particularly if you want to be marked
Yep.
for your English ability, don't use any of the words that are not actually English words.
What about this case? So you said people use till in speeches or, in speaking. And then while saying I'm using till in my speaking. So is there, how can I say? So then can they be completely interchangeably used?
They are the same word.
Okay.
Just one is strictly correct and one is lazy.
Right. Okay. Then in speaking, I can use both of words for the same.
Yeah, they are interchangeable. But what I'm saying is, if you're speaking for your IELTS, don't use it.
Okay. Right. Just speak to my friends or
or on if you were sending it, on a text message, people use abbreviated forms and short words, and till is one of those.
Okay, I got it. I totally understood. Yeah, thank you.